Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect. We're the brothers of Great Millstone, Miami. I'm the brother Lawyer, and with me.
The brother of war.
And what we're going to go into in this lesson is how the Lord is going to bless his people.
Sure.
Okay? And who are the Lord's people? The Israelites.
Right.
You know, God's chosen people, man. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, you are God's chosen people, man, as well as all you other Israelites that are scattered abroad, okay, all right, who can trace your lineage, you know, through the Spirit, okay, to the 12 tribes of Israel, man, you know, the destitute, the one that's on the bottom, okay, the people who have been afflicted and downtrodden and are the poor and the meek of the earth. The Bible prophesies and the Lord promises that the Lord is going to put us on the top,
Right.
okay? All right, that we're not going to be on the bottom forever, man. You know, we talk about the kingdom and how we the kings of the earth and the princes of the earth, and you know, it's received with disdain, you know, with mockery, with you know, what do you mean? Like, how could it, you know, how could we be the children of the Most High? You know, you mean God's going to save these people? Well, and that's fine. You know, hey, people can feel that way and speak what they speak. All right, but guess what? Yahweh Bashim Shah has already spoken what he has spoken. Okay,
right.
All right, we not gonna be poor and destitute and afflicted and you know as a people forever. No. All right, the Lord's gonna save his elect. Okay, and you know underneath Yahweh Shai, the throne of David is gonna be established. Okay, and we will be blessed with riches and authority and abundance and influence. Okay, and all the things that you could imagine and more. You know. All right, scriptures talk about how Jerusalem shall be paved with gold and you know, as it were transparent glass, okay? You know, how we're going to have such abundant riches and honor, you know? So, you know, and substance and cattle and all these things. So, you know, we want to go into it real quick in the scriptures, man. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I do want to start with Psalm chapter 67 and 1. It says, to the chief musician on Niganoth, a psalm or a song, it says, Yahweh will be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us, Salah, that thy way may be known upon the earth, thy saving health among all nations. Okay? All right, which through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai, you know, the pouring out of the Holy Spirit, us receiving the truth. All right, that is the Lord shining his face upon us, that we may know his way upon the earth. Okay, and that we might shine this light, okay, and preach this salvation of the Lord, okay, among all the nations. Okay, why? Because the Israelites are scattered amongst all the nations. It says, let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon the earth. Okay, because there's going to be a righteous rulership set up. Okay, and when the righteous are in authority, when the saints are in authority, which the saints are the Israelites, the people shall rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, it says, let the people praise thee. I'm sorry. It says, let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and Yahweh, even our own God, shall bless us. Okay? All right?
Sure.
So when this righteous rulership is set up, the throne of David underneath Yahweh Shai, the Lord, you know, has restored us to the position that we, you know, that he wants us in, that he wanted us in from the beginning. You know, all right, you know, the scriptures talk about the blessing of Jacob, how his brethren shall be servants unto him and bow down unto him. Okay, how, you know, thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay, the scriptures talk about how the other people, which also come off Adam, are counted as nothing and spittle. Okay, all right, so when we are put on top as that righteous authority, the throne of David upon the earth, okay, you know, the Lord's going to bless us, man. You know, when the earth is ran in righteousness, the Lord's going to bless us and increase us. All right, even the earth is going to yield its increase.
That's right.
Okay, you got Esau orchestrating famines and stuff and, you know, destroying livestock and poisoning the air and the water and GMO. Well, you know, that's not going to be a thing in the kingdom. All right, matter of fact, the curse of Cain was that the earth would not yield her increase unto him. Okay, all right, but when we're in power and everything's set the way it's supposed to be set, the earth is going to yield forth its increase. Ain't going to be no deforestation. You know, the water is going to bring forth abundant, you know, abundant fish, and you know, ain't going to be no whales beaching themselves, birds
Right.
falling out the sky,
Right.
animals dying. It'd be rare if you see a bee, or a butterfly, or a firefly or a dragonfly,
That's right.
like we used to see growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, and those creatures are responsible for pollinating flowers, which bring forth fruit, and
Yep.
the whole foundation of the earth is thrown out of course because Esau is in power, man.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have plenty of corn and wine, and it's gonna be of course, our land gonna be flowing with milk and honey, but the whole earth is gonna bring forth abundantly as it was always intended to be.
That's right.
Okay, all
That's
right,
right.
and that's gonna be part of the Lord blessing us as a people. Okay, verse 7 it says, Yahweh shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Okay, so when the Lord sets up his people as righteous rulers upon the earth, okay, and blesses us and increases us, okay, the nations are gonna rejoice, okay, because everybody's gonna be underneath a righteous authority, and they're gonna see the benefits of it. Everybody's gonna know the fear of the Lord, okay, who the true God is, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All these different nations worshiping their idols, that's gonna be a thing of the past,
Right.
okay.
That's right.
All right, and all the ends of the earth gonna fear him, you know.
That's right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You had anything you wanted to bring out? Did you want to bring out any precept? Okay, con. There's another precept here. You can start Psalm 115 and verse 9.
Okay. This is Psalms 115, verse 9. O Israel, trust thou in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. O house of Aaron, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. Ye that fear the Lord, trust in the Lord, and he is their help and their shield.
Right. And why are we exhorted to trust in the Lord, to fear the Lord? Because it's going to be for our benefit.
Right.
The Lord tells us these things because he wants to bless us, because he wants to, like scripture say, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and but to destroy. But I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Right.
The Lord, calls us to fear him. Not, well, he is the true living power. He is to be feared.
Right.
All right. But he wants to bless us, and he wants to show the whole world through his relationship with us, all right, and our relationship with him, why there's a benefit to fearing the Lord.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Why there's a benefit to trusting in Yahweh Shai. Why you should live according to the ways of the Lord upon the earth.
Right.
Okay. All right. Even in the times to come, we're gonna see how the Lord's gonna defend us and keep us and defend, protect us and provide for us. If we maintain our fear and trust in Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Verse 12. The Lord have been mindful of us. He will bless us. He will bless the house of Israel. He will bless the house of Aaron. He will bless them that fear the Lord, both small and great.
Yeah.
Going back to what you said.
Right. So it's written throughout the scriptures that the Lord is going to bless us. Okay. All right. People want to call themselves blessed in this world because they got earthly riches and fame. And that's bullshit, man. Okay. The fashion of this world passeth away. We should be looking for the fame and the blessings that's coming, in the world to come, which the scriptures talk about that, which ain't nothing wrong if you got a little something on this side and you serving the Lord, of course. But the scriptures talk about how, the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. How there's the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed in us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we got, we got much blessings, much abundance to look forward to, man. The scriptures talk about how we have exceeding great precious promises. Okay. Eternal life, new bodies, not sinning anymore. Okay. All right. Not getting sick anymore. Our people being joyful. Okay. All right. New planets to go visit. Okay. Spiritual power, servants. All right. Having the earth underneath our subjection. Okay. Having servants and handmaids and scriptures talk about how Jerusalem's going to be built with all these, different precious stones, gold and silver and, sapphire and all these things, man. Okay. All right. So again, these are things to look forward to, man. And this world, man, tries to paint it out like we down it out. We don't have nothing to look forward to. Okay. They look at really the world looks at it at Jake like there's no way these people gonna rule.
Yeah.
They're not even on the spectrum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but the Lord promises us that in the ages to come that He will bless us exceedingly. Okay, and He is going to exalt us as a people. Okay, keep reading, brother.
Verse 14: The Lord shall increase you more and more, and you and your children.
Mm-hmm.
Ye are blessed of the Lord, which made heaven and earth.
Mm-hmm.
The heaven, even the heavens, are the Lord's, but the earth hath He given to the children of men.
Right. It says, "The Lord shall bless them that fear Him, the small and great."
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So the least member of the elect, to the greatest member of the elect, the Lord gonna bless. All right, we got things to look forward to, man. You shouldn't feel like we missing out on anything. Granted,
right.
I don't mean you can't get into a little something, go make you some money or whatever. Right. Have your little substance here and there, but hey, don't be afraid to lose it, man. And don't be in the spirit of trying to hold on to this shit, man. To hell with this world, man. It's much greater coming.
That's right.
Okay, all right. And in this world, for the most part, our people don't grow into, come into an inheritance that's been passed down, from their parents and their grandparents. Mm-hmm. What they call generational wealth. Okay, but in the kingdom, we gonna actually be able to pass down generational wealth. Mm-hmm. Our children that are born in the kingdom, Lord willing, we part of that elect. The children of Israel that are born in the kingdom, they're gonna come into influence and power and wealth and prestige. And nobility, man. We were just going and talking about the nobility,
right before we started.
Right before we started, going into the, the coat of arms, the black nobility of Scotland. We was talking about how Jake would be looking good with the jewelry on and the nice fresh clothes on and stuff. Jake's the one who came up with that. Esau was not on that, bro. Right. Jake came up with that, man. Getting fly. Right. Not everybody trying to get dressed up and get the nice fashion and shit. That's something niggas came up with.
Right. And they still can't compete with Jake.
No, they still can't compete with Jake, man. Mm-hmm. Jake came up with getting fly and gold and put the silver on and the precious stones. And when the heathen do it, it don't look right on them. It look weird. They look out of place. Right. It looks just whack. Like you ain't supposed to be dressed like that. Yep. Edomite try to put gold. When you see it, when the last time you see Edomite really put gold on and try to get fly? That's a Jake thing, man. Right. Why? Because we are the royal people of the Most High. We're the true nobility of the earth, man.
That's right.
Okay. It says, "Ye are the blessed of the." Oh, I'm sorry, brother. You gotta go because I was about to just. Verse 15.
Verse 15. God. Ye are the blessed of the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Mm-hmm. The heaven, even the heavens of the Lord's, are the Lord's. But the earth hath He given to the children of men. Mm-hmm. The dead praise not the Lord, neither any that go down into silence. Mm-hmm. But we will bless the Lord from this time forth and forever. Praise the Lord.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Con, man. All right, so we're gonna be blessed of the Lord who made heaven and earth. Right. Which that's our heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Right. So if we're blessed of the Lord who made heaven and earth, that means that the dominion of the earth is ours. Yeah. Okay. All things are ours, man. Okay. We're going to inherit all things, like it tells you in Revelation, the 21st chapter, man. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his father, and he shall be my son, man. The Lord gonna put us up on such a level in the kingdom, man. Even you women, man, that's part of the elect, because it's women that's going to be saved too. That's right. At this moment, for the most part, they get bitter about us having, multiple wives and all this other stuff. But understand that if you a member of the elect, you're going to be married to, a man of the Lord who endured unto the end, who's a joint heir with Yahweh Shai. That's right. Okay. So you're going to be blessed with many mansions and servants, and, you're going to have beauty. Beauty beyond measure. Even our women like to get all dainty and, get their hair done and their nails done and, put the jewelry on and the fine clothes and the fragrances. You're going to be able to do that every day of the week. Okay? Having servants and handmaids waiting on you hand and foot all the time. That's right. Right. We're going to make sure that, our women's good. They like to sew, make clothes and stuff. Like to sing and go travel and do this and that. You're going to be able to do that. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. You see your kids grow up in front of your little ones, grow in front of you, man. Right. And that's going to be your legacy, helping, bring back the nation,
That's right. The same things our people like to do now, they're going to do in the kingdom, but in righteousness. Right. Yeah. Jake like to get fly. Our women like to get fly. But they get fly and they go do wickedness, or they get fly All right.
Go shit on each other.
Yeah. All right, but we gonna get fly together in righteousness, and we gonna love one another, man.
Yeah, that's right. You know? Yep.
Let's go.
God. And this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." Okay, so now, that this was the first covenant, which we broke, which we are in the grace. But in the new covenant, we not gonna break that. We always gonna be in continual fear of the Lord.
That's right.
Okay, we gonna keep His ways perfectly. We never gonna sin anymore ever. Right. Okay, so which means that these blessings that we about to get into are guaranteed to happen.
Yes.
For all eternity in the kingdom.
That's right.
All right. It says, "And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field." So wherever we go, we're going to be blessed. We're not going to be able to escape the blessings. Same way Jay can't escape the curses, right. You're not going to be able to escape the blessings. No matter where you go, you're going to be blessed.
That's right.
Everything you put your hand to is going to be blessed.
That's right.
You know? It says, "Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep." So we're going to have much children, much cattle, much, King Solomon talks about how he planted many orchards and vineyards of all manner of fruit. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get that real quick. Let me get it. Let's get this, man.
That's something after you cat.
Okay. Let me make sure I get this quick. This is I gotta find it, man. I know it's in Ecclesiastes chapter 2. Oh, right. It says in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4, it says, "I made me great works and builded me houses."
Yep.
So we're gonna be able to have many mansions and build houses, and a war's estate.
Right.
All right. It says, "And planted me vineyards," all type of orchards of grapes and olives and peaches and different type of apples and oranges and watermelon and pineapple, banana, all type of fruit, dragon fruit. Okay. It says, "I planted me vineyards. I made me gardens and orchards." If you into flowers, lilies and roses and saffron and lavender,
I'm thinking about it right now.
Sunflower and daisies and, tulips,
Right.
All right. It says, "And planted me trees in them of all kinds of fruit." Cherry blossom trees, the olive tree, the fir tree, and cedar trees and palm trees. Jay, like the palm trees, the palmetto tree, the coconut tree,
right.
the mango,
right.
It says, "I made me pools of water." Okay, might have a water park in the kingdom. It says, "To water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees."
Damn.
"I got me servants and handmaids, and had servants born in mine house. Also I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. I gathered me also silver and gold, and the peculiar treasure of kings and of the provinces. And I got me men singers and women singers." You walk into your house, it's live music playing.
Right.
You walk into your vineyard, it's live music, people singing. Like Coming to America, how they was dancing and singing for him.
Right.
How you see when a king or queen, of England or the Pope, whatever, or the president, they bring out the marching band and they have a famous singer come and sing for them. We gonna be having that in choirs just to sing.
That's right.
Just to play music. Okay, it says, I gat me men singers and women singers, and the delights of the sons of men as musical instruments, and that of all sort. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. Also, my wisdom remained with me. Okay, all right. If you into Jake, be into music, you wanna learn the drums, the violin, the piano, all these things. We gonna have that in the kingdom. Okay. Yeah. All type of different musical instruments, probably some new instruments that ain't never been made before. Right.
The instrument, and it's like you got a trombone or a piano, and instead of it being black and white like a piano, it's amethyst.
It's amethyst. You know what I'm saying?
It's like sculptured into amethyst.
Right. And it still plays the same, if not better. You know what I'm saying? Man. That this is the amount of luxury and esteem and nobility we're gonna have in the kingdom. The riches, abundance that we're gonna have in the kingdom. That's right. Okay?
That's right.
All right. It says, going back to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 4, it says, blessed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy ground, the fruit of thy cattle. So we're going to have much cows. Right. That's real wealth.
Yes.
Yes. Not no niggas talking about a Lamborghini and a Mercedes and these so-called fancy cars, man. Trying to chase the bag and get a dollar bill made of paper. Yep. That's not real riches. The real riches is land.
That's right.
Servants, children are riches.
Yeah.
Right. Cattle. Mm-hmm. Sheep, oxen. Okay. It says, blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. So we're gonna have much store, much thing. I mean, overabundance. Jake barely got a fucking decimal in their bank account now.
Right.
Barely. Right. Scraping to make ends meet. That's not gonna be such a thing in the kingdom. Struggling to pay fucking rent, man. Worried about if you're gonna get fired from your job. That's not gonna be a thing in the kingdom, man. Nah. Okay? Jake broke on the street asking for a couple dollars. That's gonna be a thing of the past. Okay? It says, blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Everywhere you go, you're gonna be blessed. And the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. So they got people, the heathen, which in the kingdom, they're not going to try to rise up against us anymore.
Right.
And if they do buck up, we just going to put their ass down.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right. It says, and the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. And the Lord shall command the blessing upon thy storehouses and in all that thou settest thine hand unto. So anything that we want to do, we're going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Because everything we're going to want to do is going to be in righteousness anyway. That's right. A brother want to open a restaurant, a chain of restaurants. A brother that like to cook, or, a sister want to, a fashion line, clothes, academy, bringing out knowledge on the herbs and nature, whatever we want to do in the kingdom, we're gonna be able to do it. Make new inventions, like how Esau has it now. How he's the face of this invention or this innovation. People go to him to understand philosophy and wisdom and mathematics and science and astrology. That's gonna be us in the kingdom. Same way that people look at Einstein and Sir Isaac Newton and all these big old names, Bill Gates and all these people, smart motherfuckers think they smart and shit. Mm-hmm. The know-it-alls and everything. People gonna look at us like that in the kingdom, coming to us for wisdom and knowledge and understanding. We gonna be at the head of industry and different paths of life. Different enterprises is what I mean. Head of enterprises. Controlling trade. All right. Yeah. All these things, man. Okay. It says, and the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. And the Lord shall command the blessing upon thy storehouses and in all that thou settest thine hand to do. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
That's right.
Okay? Yeah. It says, the Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle. The Lord had to say it twice. It says, and in the fruit of thy ground, and in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee. And the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season. So ain't no gonna be no droughts, you know, ain't no be no lack, nothing.
Right.
All right, and to bless all the work of thine hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. So we're gonna be the philanthropists of the earth, sure. You know, having so much abundance that people got to come to us, you know, we gotta give them wealth,
right?
You know, same way, you know, America be, you know, controlling trade, and you know, America be sending relief to these other nations and shit. You know, we gotta send a relief to Haiti, a relief to Africa, a relief somewhere in the Middle East, dropping food off and shit. You know, which be poison. Be all type of demonic shit they be doing. Okay, all right, but you know the point is, in the kingdom we're gonna be in control of that, man. Okay, the nations gonna have to come to us for their sustenance and all these things, because we're gonna have so much abundance anyway. Okay, It says, and thou shalt make and the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If thou shalt hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. All right, so this is the promise of blessings that the Lord gonna give us.
Yes.
Okay, I mean decked out. Okay, my cup runneth over. Like that's more than enough.
That's right.
You know. Right. All right. You gotta envision the kingdom, man. The Apostle Tar said that, man. That's right. You know, he said that one time, man. The Apostle brought up all the apostles that say you gotta be able to envision the kingdom. You gotta see it.
You got to.
You know, you gotta think about these things, man.
Right.
Okay, instead of just sitting there thinking about all the hell we catch. What about the kingdom? You ain't gonna think about the kingdom? You know. Talk about doom and gloom all the time. You ain't gonna talk about it. That's part of prophecy too. The kingdom of heaven. You know? Yeah. That's part of it too, man. This is what we actually have to look forward to. This is what Yahushua was willing to lay his life down for, man. For the joy that was set before him. Right. He endured the cross, despising the shame, man.
That's right.
Okay? All right. Wow. You can start at verse 15.
Tobit 13. Tobit 13 and 15. Let my soul bless the Most High, the great King. For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones. Thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbancy.
It's carbuncle.
The water. And stones of Ophir. And all her streets shall say hallelujah, and they shall praise him, saying, blessed be the Most High, which extolled it forever.
Right. Now it says Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones. So now let's look up sapphire.
Right.
Okay. Sapphire stone.
Sapphire is basically
which is basically lapis lazuli in certain scriptures.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm gonna look up lapis lazuli too.
Which is a precious stone.
Beautiful stone too. Okay, so this is what they call sapphire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but when you actually go into certain translations, okay, all right, it's actually lapis lazuli.
Right.
Okay, all right, which that's one of my favorite.
Right.
That's one of my favorite stones. So not my favorite stone.
Yeah, me too.
You know, lapis lazuli, man. I believe it's called the King Solomon stone. Yeah. All right, but look at that, man. Okay, right. All right, you're gonna have houses and palaces and streets paved with this.
Yes.
Walls built with this, man. Okay, this kingdom got concrete and you know, mire and shit hurt your feet.
Fucking bricks
and fucking mortar.
Right.
You know, iron and clay. Right. All right, in the kingdom, our stuff gonna be built up with this.
Right.
Okay. All right, this beautiful substance right here that the Lord created, man.
That's right.
Okay, all dazzling and sparkly.
Yep.
All right.
It'll back you up, Cap. When you actually have a lapis lazuli like stone or like a bracelet, you look into each bead, you may see like a glittery, shining gold in it.
Right,
man.
it'd be gold and pyrite.
Right,
yeah,
exactly,
that's in it. Yep.
man. Mm-hmm. You know, imagine yes. that your streets like you know Jerusalem being built up with that, man. You know.
This is what we're going. This is what we're gonna be rocking in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Okay. Now it says emeralds.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go emeralds. Okay. Look at that. Look at that, man.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. This is what our kingdom is gonna be built up with, man. Okay. These beautiful substances, man. Okay, and it's gonna have such a radiant vibration on it, you know, because you know you got what they call color psychology. So imagine walking through a street in the kingdom, and the streets are paved with gold. Okay, all right. The scriptures talk about how King Solomon made silver to be as the dust and the gravel stone,
right,
in his kingdom. So you got maybe silver dust just lying around like it's just regular dirt on the floor, on top of the transparent gold that paved the streets.
Right.
Then you look into your left, you got houses made of sapphire and emerald, you know, and more gold. Okay. All right. Because unlike Esau in this damn kingdom, okay, he like to hoard up all the gold by himself and then sell you some fake shit. Right. You know, he got the gold all deep somewhere in a bunker somewhere, you know, where he's sacrificing goats and you know, and drinking blood, right. You know. All right, and then he gonna just throw you some, you know, some synthetic shit. Right. You know, when in our kingdom we gonna have the riches out there for everybody to see, man.
That's right.
Okay, the heck.
Talking about King Solomon, when you read 2 Chronicles, the 9th chapter, right? Mm-hmm. You know, it says something in the KJV and in the NLT, man. You know, back in King Solomon's time, they were drinking cups of, you know, pure solid gold, man. Mm-hmm. All right, silver was like basically considered worthless, you know.
Yep.
Even though, you know, granted, they probably did have silver, and we will have silver in our kingdom, but see what type of level he was on, man. You know? See how Jake was rocking, man. That's 2 Chronicles 9.
Come on, 2 Chronicles 9.
9 and 20.
2 Chronicles 9 and 20.
Yeah.
It says...
2 Chronicles 9 and 20. And all the drinking vessels of King Solomon were of gold, and all the vessels of the house of the forest of Lebanon, we was just talking about Lebanon, Spirit too, were of pure gold. None were of silver. It was not anything accounted of in the days of Solomon. All right, in the NLT, it basically says towards the end, all right, in the NLT, can you get an NLT cap?
Yeah, absolutely.
The NLT say something too.
See what's up. NLT.
Verse 20 in the NLT, it says, all of King Solomon's drinking cups were solid gold, as were all the utensils in the palace of the fortress of Lebanon. They were not made of silver, for silver was considered worthless in Solomon's days. Mm-hmm. All right? So, hey, man, you know, show you, like we was talking about Jake in the beginning of the lesson, Jake was basically, you know, Jake shot out, man. Jake gonna shine, man.
Yep.
All right? Which, hey, you know, we the salt of the earth, man. All right? And the Lord, you know, what it says in the Anointed Prayer, his countenance to shine upon us, man. All right? We're a rare and special people, man. All right? The Lord dealing with his people. And real soon, you know, the Lord's going to shine upon all Israel, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
You got it, yeah.
Khan. Let me see if I can find that precept, man. No, that's not it. Go to King James. wish I could find it, man. So, Lord, will not find it. Spirit. It's that same precept. Lord will not be able to find it later, man. But it's a precept that goes into it, man. You know, how King Solomon had the silver everywhere. But the point is, it is what it is.
Right,
okay?
It is what it is.
Man. Right. All right, here's some beryl stone, because going back to Tobit, it talks about how it shall be paved with beryl. Okay, and carbuncle. Let's go to carbuncle. Okay, let's see. Carbuncle stone. You had any other points you wanted to bring out?
Not for that, man.
Okay, carbuncle. And that was one of the stones that was on the ephod. Sure. Okay, upon the breastplate of the priest. Sure. Okay, so you see that, man.
Right.
Just jewels and precious stones everywhere, man. This is how our kingdom is going to look, man.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. All right. It talks about how the Lord shall bless and exalt it forever, man. Okay, the Lord gonna bless Jerusalem, man. Bless us with all that abundance and the things that we desire, man, more than heart can wish.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, this is Isaiah. I want to get Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 4. It says, "Lift up thine eyes round about and see all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side." Okay. All right, so which means the Lord's going to gather our people from the four corners of the globe. Sure. All right, it says, "Then shalt thou see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee." Okay, sure. Which means that they're going to bring us all the riches and abundance of the earth, the heathen nations, man. Sure. Okay, they're going to come on ships and on the back of beasts of burden. Yep. Okay, to bring us incense and gold and silver and precious stones, right, and all the things to build up our kingdom. The same way that we had to build up their kingdom, they're going to be building up our kingdom, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
All right, the same way we had to pay tribute to them, they're going to be paying tribute to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Verse 6, it says, "The multitude of camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of Midian and Ephah. All they from Sheba shall come, they shall bring gold and incense, and they shall shew forth the praises of the Lord," man. Okay? All right, so these heathens and Midian, Ephah, Sheba, all right, they're going into the so-called Middle East. Some of those so-called Middle Eastern people. All right, they're gonna be bringing us their gold and silver.
Right.
Okay, bringing us precious stones and incense. Brothers will be lighting up the incense.
Right.
Right. So our kingdom gonna be looking good and smelling good. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Jay like to put the little oils on and stuff, the right, perfumes and stuff, be putting the stones on and shit. Hey, that's gonna be a regular thing in the kingdom.
Right.
Okay, right. It ain't gonna be like you just throw on for a special occasion. Or every day we're gonna be decked out.
Right, smelling good.
Okay, it says, "All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance upon mine altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory." It says, "Who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me," which wait means to serve. Okay, "and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them." Okay, "Unto the name of the Lord thy God, and unto the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee." Okay, so they're going to come on their ships and boats, sailboats and stuff, to come and bring all this wealth unto us, man. Okay, they even going to bring beasts unto us, different rams and goats, unto us, man. So we could sacrifice or make a feast, All right, it says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee." All right, so they're gonna be our servants, building up our houses the same way Jake be Issachar and the northern northern tribe be building up these different houses and buildings, construction sites. You know how we be at camp, you know, and you see Zebulon, Issachar walk by with the hat on, sweating and shit, 30. You know, well, in the kingdom they're gonna be mining gold and silver, precious stones, and building up our houses too, man.
That's right.
You know, Esau, Ham, you know, Moab, all these different heathen nations, they're gonna be building up our kingdom, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
They're going to become our servants.
That's right.
Okay? For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be opened continually, and they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So they gonna bring us they shit, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
Continually. Salakia. But they gonna bring us all the riches, because it's ours anyway, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
All right? They gonna bring their rulers as our servants, man, to bow down, man.
That's right.
All right, it says, for the nation and the kingdom that shall not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree. We was just talking about Lebanon.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And the pine tree and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious, man. So different trees, man. You know, Esau be cutting down the trees everywhere, man. You know, we're going to have different pine trees. Pine trees smell good. These things smell good, man. The fir tree, man, I'm going to look into this stuff, man. Okay? All right? Pine trees everywhere.
Hey,
okay?
Yes, they smell good.
They smell good, man. All right? It looks good, too.
Right.
You know? Matter of fact, let me go down. The pine tree. You see that?
Right.
A beautiful creation of the Lord. Esau be cutting down the forest and shit.
I don't think it look lively.
It look lively, you know, and it brings a sense of peace. It freshens the air.
Right.
You know? Oh, come on, man. It's crazy, man. Esau, man. You ruined the earth, bro.
That's why the trees gonna rejoice when no fella has come up against them, man.
Right, because trees are good. They provide shelter.
Right.
You know, they provide wood.
Right.
Okay, they provide food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a natural air filtration system.
Right.
Okay.
You need trees.
Right.
To breathe, man.
Good for the ecosystem. Here goes the fir tree.
Right.
Okay. Or say they be using this for Christmas. Okay. Right. You know. Mm-hmm. All right, and let's see the box tree. I want to see the box tree. The box tree. Let's see. Gotta go into it, man. Let's go to the box tree.
Come on.
All right. The word box tree here is a small evergreen tree. Okay? The evergreen tree. So let's go to the evergreen tree. Look it up. Boom. All right, the evergreen tree. You see that?
Right.
All right.
Man.
All right. And you go over there to the land of Israel now, you know, the state of Israel now, it's all dry and desert and dust and rocks and ruins, man.
Right.
You know? If those are the chosen people of the Most High, that land's supposed to be the most beautiful land on earth.
Right.
You know? Smelling good, you know?
Right.
You know, and Amalek don't be into dressing up. They be uniform and all stiff and shit.
Right.
You know, they don't be with the gold and the silver. They don't be on that, man.
Nah, they don't be on that.
You know, to smell good, getting fly. They ain't on that, man. Yeah. Amalek is not on that shit, bro.
Right.
Okay? That's another cut to just go show that you ain't the people of the Lord. Y'all ain't the royal people, man.
Jake would have been fresh to death.
Jake would have been fresh to the head to the toe.
Right. Right.
Even in captivity, Jake is on that, man.
Come on.
You know, broke as hell, but that closet looking special.
Right. For real.
All right. Tripping, man. But you see, man. Hey, we got to get to this kingdom, man, because
that's right.
Hey, Babylon ain't it, man.
That's
Babylon ain't it, bro.
All
right.
Ain't it.
Hey, Isaiah 60 and 14, it says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow down themselves. I'm sorry, shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. All right, so the heathen nation's gonna come and bow down and worship and recognize the true nobility, man. Okay, the true aristocracy of the earth, man. All right, the true kings and priests of the earth, man, and of the universe, man. Okay, the sons of God, man, acknowledging that we are the people of the Most High, man. Okay, bro, it's gonna be so clear, man. All right, in the kingdom, man. Hey, those are the Most High's people right there.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
And even in our lowest state, we the flyest, we the fastest, we the most witty. You know, Jake already got that certain grace about them, even in captivity, man. Right. Everybody flock to us. Everybody trying to be like us, copy us. What we do, everybody trying to do. Right. Okay, everybody be wanting Jake around to entertain them. Right. So it's obvious. So if he that is honorable in poverty, how much more in riches, man? Hey, verse 15, it says, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, the joy of many generations. Okay, all right, and it keep going. The chapter just keeps going into it, man. Right. We could be here all night, man. Okay. All right. Hey, you could just read 65 and just pick wherever you want to start reading, because we could be here for a little minute, brother.
I'll start at 17.
Okay.
Isaiah 65 and 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. All right, so Lord will, also tell you in the book of Isaiah, the Lord will put to rest, roughly paraphrasing, sorrow. I believe it also says pain. All right, when you read Revelation 21, no more sorrowing, no more this, no more that. For the former things are passed away, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, verse 20, there shall be no more dents, an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days. For the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed. And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruits of them. They shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat, for as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mighty elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. Right, so we ain't gonna be in the state that we in now. You build and another one inhabit. Mm-hmm. You plant and another one eat. All right, we ain't gonna be in. That's a servant, man. Mm-hmm. All right, we're not gonna be in that being a servant, being a handmaid. We're not gonna be in that place anymore.
Right, that servile state, man.
Right, exactly.
Not being able to enjoy the fruit of our labors, man. Always building up somebody else shit, man.
Right.
Not having your own stuff, man.
Right.
Okay. All right, we're gonna all have land and inheritance and castles and a name and all these things in the kingdom, man.
Sure.
Okay. Everybody gonna know about Awar's, fashion line. You know what I'm saying? Yerumia's chain of restaurants.
Right.
Right. Brothers that's into herbs. A brother that his new volume.
Right.
Breaking down the herbs of Lebanon.
Right.
The whole volume 5, 6,000.
Right.
The bestseller
right.
in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Written by insert name Bon Yasharallah.
Right.
Right. That's we're gonna be on that type of level in the kingdom, man.
Right. A Osh herbal tree book.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Some more there. Let me see. let's see. Yeah. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them. All right, so we're the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and our offspring with us, our children. Okay, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear.
Right. So our children are gonna be born into wealth and
right,
and having a gold, fuck a silver spoon, a golden spoon,
right,
in their mouth,
right,
as soon as they be born.
Literally.
You know. I mean, let me see. Let me see. I gotta look up this word real quick, bro.
Good.
Let's see. Gotta look up the word opulence. Okay, great wealth and luxuriousness, richness, luxury, magnificence, splendor, grandeur, grandiosity, wealth, affluence. Okay, prosperity. Okay, fortune, man. Okay, the opposite of that is poverty.
Right.
Okay, it says fanciness, lavishness, man, splendidness, ritziness, man, swankiness. Okay, we're gonna be bougie as hell in the kingdom, man. Classiness, man.
Right.
Wealthiness, man. Okay, that's what we're gonna be. That's what we're gonna inherit in the kingdom. That's what our people are gonna be born into forever.
That's right.
Okay, I mean, we got the scriptures to guide us and give us a blueprint on how it's gonna look like, but that's not even scratching the surface.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
All right. I see, and hey, man, I couldn't let it go, man. Okay, this is this is First Kings, okay, chapter 10, and which is, it says the same thing that Chronicle says. It's the same breakdown. All right, but you know, it goes into, you know, how King Solomon had that navy of Tarshish, and he brought, you know, gold and silver, ivory, you know, apes and peacocks and stuff. You know, so, you know, King Solomon had, you know, much riches. He even had pets.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. All right, you brothers gonna have lions walking around, different peacocks, giraffes, you know, in your backyard.
Yeah.
You know,
literally.
You know. Okay, tigers.
Yep.
You know, buffalo. Oh my goodness, horses. Okay. All right. It says, but going down, it says in verse 27, it says, and the king made silver to be in Jerusalem as stones, and cedars made he to be as the sycamore tree that are in the vale for abundance. Okay, so he made silver to be as common stone, like that's just a regular rock. That ain't even on a level. Okay, all right, this is gonna just be just an average thing you see in the kingdom, just silver just lying around.
Wow.
We're gonna be drinking out of gold cups and chalices like the brother was going into, man. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna be drinking out of in the kingdom, man. See this?
Right.
All right.
Right.
All right. We got no business. All right, being caught up with some Babylon shit, man. Okay, you know, all down and out because we in this fuck this shit, man. You know. All right, talking about depressed. Now, granted, it happens. You know, we in the flesh, bro, but we coming into this, man.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. You know, we coming into this, man. This is amazing.
That's right.
Okay, imagine drinking wine out of that, bro. All right. And this don't even do it justice. Okay, this doesn't even do it justice, man. Man. All right, now, did you finish that?
What verse? I'll just read those last two verses. Verse 24, and it shall come to pass that before they call, well, I read 24 again. All right, 25. And the wolf and the lion shall feed together, and the wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw with the bullock, and thus shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, saith the Lord. So even that animals, they're gonna be at peace with each other.
Right, and at peace with us.
And at peace with us.
You know, the animals not gonna be hurting us. You know, you're gonna be able to let your children go out and play in the earth.
Right.
They're not gonna hurt. They're not gonna, you know, be worrying about your kid or Amber Alert shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. A missing child report.
Right.
You know, which Esau be doing that, man. Yeah. You know, that's came out many times.
You know, run to the hospital because your child got bit by a snake or something.
Nah, they're gonna be able to play with the snakes and play with the lion and the asp and you know, with the elephant and all these creatures, man.
That's right.
Okay, and they're gonna be obedient. Now we're gonna be able to sick them on Esau
right.
and all the heathen. Mm-hmm. But as for within our dwelling places, they're gonna be at complete peace with us, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
All right. This is Joel chapter 2 verse 12. It says, "Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring." Okay, you know, Esau's destroying habitats, man. You know, destroying entire ecosystems through, you know, through his pollution and, you know, his enterprises, polluting the water, polluting the air, polluting the forest, cutting down rainforest, burning this down, burning that down, always making something desolate, man. Right. Okay, don't you know animals live there? Don't you know species of animals live there, man? Okay, in a symbiotic relationship, you throw one thing off, you throw the whole shit off, man. Right. Okay, that's not cool, man. All right, that's why the Lord had even say unto the animals, don't be afraid. I'm a restore you too.
Right.
Because this man done went around the earth and made it a wilderness, man. Okay? It says, "For the tree bringeth her fruit. The fig tree and the vine do yield their strength." Okay? All right? It says, "Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he hath given you the former and the latter rain." The former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. And the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall overflow with wine and oil. Okay? All right, so the Lord's going to bless our land with rain and fruitfulness and abundance again. You know, and I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. And ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, that hath dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. Okay, so the Lord's going to restore everything that was taken away from us, man. Okay, we're going to have wheat and corn and wine, you know, and grapes and oil, you know.
Right.
You know, all right, plenty of flowers and livestock and produce, you know, and we're going to eat in abundance, man. All right, ain't no fucking overpopulation, man. The earth was created to yield forth her abundance for the people and all the creatures that dwell therein, man. Okay, Esau be pushing that madness is a lie, man. Okay. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. Okay? Now, we're going to close out with this. You know, you can read verse 17 on down to verse 19, and we're going to make our closing statements, and that's all.
Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded the world without end. For thus said the Lord that created the heavens, the Most High himself that formed the earth and made it. He have established it. He created it, not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I have not spoken in secret in a dark place of the earth. I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I, the Lord, speak righteously. I declare things that are right.
Mm-hmm. You know? All right, so hey, the Lord's gonna save His people, man. Okay, and the Lord's gonna show and prove, all right, that serving Him is not in vain, man. The earth was made to be inhabited. Right. All right, this whole depopulation agenda Esau got going on, and you know, let's destroy this and that, and you know, ye shall own nothing and be happy. That's madness, man. Even in the kingdom, right? All right, after the heathen serve their punishment, they gonna be able to go into their land, right? Okay, the only person who's gonna be just wiped out is Esau, Edom, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's gonna just be kicked out of the garden. We will just destroy his whole nation, right? Okay, all right, but they gonna even have, you know, their land and their substance. You know, if they be obedient unto us and bless us, we gonna bless them and deal right with them anyway, right? Okay. You know, the earth was made to be inhabited, man, so that we could, you know, marvel and glory at the Lord and fear before him for all the great, wonderful things he does.
Right.
Okay? Like the sunrise, like the moon, you know, like rain and snow in the four seasons.
Right.
Okay? You know, like animals and the beasts of the field and grass and flowers and pollination and bees and all these things, the ocean, you know,
Right.
snow, you know, all of these wonderful things of the earth of the Lord wants us to see these things and marvel before him. But not Esau wanted to destroy the bees and he want to go burn down the forest. He want to go pollute the ocean, and the whales got to beach themselves and the birds got to fall out the sky and everybody got to be fucked up. That's madness, man.
Right.
Okay. All right. Hey, and just another reason to fight, man, so we can receive these blessings, guys.
Right.
You know,
right.
so we can see the earth in its proper state, man.
That's right.
Because it was made for our sakes, man. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. A double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect. Kwame Yasharala and Abad Babal. Shalom.
Shalom.